Welcome to another episode of Yearbook Avenue 101. Today's topic, using the image library once you've set it up correctly. Once you have the image library set up, either our way or in a way that works for you, we want to show you a few quick tips on working inside of it. If you have not set it up yet, or you are unhappy with your current system of organizing your image library, then please go back and watch the Setting Up Your Image Library video on this page. Here's a bunch of quick tips on using the image library. 1. If you have categories, including the ones that Jostens started off with, that you don't think you will use, like I have this academics category here, then just delete them. Click on the category, and once it's highlighted, if the delete button is not grayed out, just click delete. You'll get a quick dialog box making sure that that's the one you want to delete, and tell it yes. You'll get a little red X. The next time you come back to the image library, it won't be there. You need to know that you cannot delete a category unless the category is empty. So if there are photos in a category, you can marquee around them and delete them all at once, or drag them into another category, and then you can delete the category. If you have subcategories inside of a category, you must delete the subcategories, even if they're empty, first. Number 2, if you've organized your image library the way we suggested, then you'll be uploading photos to one of two places. You'll either upload to the double page spread category that you set up for a particular double page spread. For instance, pages 22 to 23 for homecoming. Or to a sporting event category you set up for your sports. Let's upload some photos into the 22-23 homecoming category that we set up for this book. First, I'm going to click on the category name, and then I'm going to go and click the upload button. When the dialog box opens, I'm going to tell it to add files. It's going to open up the place that I've already uploaded one photo from. It's where I saved the photos to originally. You can choose them all by clicking on the first one and then holding down the Shift key and clicking the last one and telling it to open all of them. If you only want to choose one, you can choose one. If you'd like to choose more than one but not in order, hold down the Command on a Mac or Control on a PC and choose the ones you want and tell them to open. I'm going to upload just one photo, and it'll be this one. So when you've done and you've told it to open, you're going to see it upload. When it's all done, this cancel upload button will change into done uploading. Click on it, and you're right back here, and you can see the photos have been uploaded. Number 3, if you're using our method of creating dated sporting events with a single subcategory for every sporting meet or game, and a student needs to move a photo from a sports event category to the pages that the sport will appear on, just click on the event category. We're going to click on this volleyball game down here at the bottom, and drag the photo you want from that sports subcategory into, we're going to drag it into varsity volleyball. And as soon as I let the mouse go, that picture is now in varsity volleyball. I can come over here, and there it is. Number 4, speaking of seeing photos inside a category, if you want to see larger previews of your photos in any category, use this slider at the lower left-hand corner of the window and slide it to the right, like this, to make pictures bigger, or to the left to be able to see more photos. Number 5, did you know that you can rotate the photos right in the category window? The first two buttons right here at the front of just below the menu bar will rotate the photo either left or right. This is great when you bring pictures directly in from a camera and they were shot vertically and you need to rotate them one way or the other. Number 6, next to the rotation button, there is a tag names button. We can't stress enough how important it is to tag names in all your photos. Of course, it is important to do this to make sure you cover everyone in your yearbook, but you should also tag photos so you can search the entire image library. If you want to see all the pictures that you have of a particular person, click into the search box right next to the big Log In to Replay It button below the menu bar and type in their name. Press Enter, and in just a few seconds you will see every photo of that person in the entire image library. I typed in Smith. Here are both the pictures of this girl that we have with the name Smith on it. If I had wanted other Smiths, I could have typed in Sherry Smith, Jill Smith, any Smith I want to, or any last name. The search will take longer depending on how many photos you have of that person in the image library. You can then drag that photo into whatever subcategory it should have been in the first place. But only tag photos can be searched. So make sure you get your staff busy tagging photos early in the year. There is a separate video on tagging photos and all the ways to do that on this page. Number 7, note the Unreplay It button. If you have a photo that for any reason should not be on Replay It, a student that's not supposed to be pictured on the internet, you can click on that photo and click Unreplay It, and you will notice that it now has a new mark on it that says he's no longer on Replay It. Number 8, note the 2 drop-down menus at the far right of the category window. The first is a filter drop-down menu that allows you to filter the content of the window you're currently looking at in a number of ways. For instance, if I click Missing Names, I see all the photos that are currently need to be tagged. If I click On Pages, these are the photos that are already on a page in the yearbook. If I click Not on Pages, this shows me the photos that have not yet been used. Or I can go back and see them all. You'll also note the Sort tab, and those sort the photos either by name or they sort them by the date they were added. Lastly, note there are 2 tiny marks on all the photos. One is a small book. When that book is green, the photo has been used in the yearbook. The other is a tiny tag, looks like a sale tag. When that tag is green, the people in that photo have been tagged. If it's still gray, if either one are still gray, then the opposite is true.